Okay, so you're getting a new cat, and so here are some tips. Here are some tips. You wanna leave out about a tablespoon of wet food in a bowl, and then you're also gonna have another bowl, and you're gonna leave like about 1/4 of a cup of dry food, and you're gonna leave that in another bowl. So those are gonna be two separate bowls for each kind of food. And that's a good way to get your cat to start eating. And also, I put a webcam on her feeding area, and it worked out really great, really great. It made like everything like so much easier because I could like see when she would eat and everything, so it was really good. And so basically, if she eats the little bit of wet food that you gave her, then you can give her more after that. So yeah, it's just to see when she starts eating, because it's hard to get them to start eating when you first get them, because they're gonna be scared and everything, and they have to get used to you know um, your room. You like you'll want to have them in a room, not the entire house, just one room, and you'll want to close the door and keep her in that room, until she's she's like acting normally and everything. So yeah, and another thing you want to do is you want to leave a nightlight on for her, because at night she'll cry, because she'll miss the people she was with and the cats that she was with before, and she'll cry, and she's gonna be scared. So you want to leave a nightlight on for her, and really, it's a good idea to have a nightlight for cats anyway. Like even when she's like normal and everything, you still want to have a nightlight on for a cat. Like if you have a cat, then you should have a nightlight for the cat, because they don't like to be in complete darkness. So yeah. Um, oh, and I never had to leave the room because my room is cut in half by cabinets and stuff like that. So I'm always out of sight. So she felt more free to come out to eat and stuff like that. So if you can stay out of sight, that's a good thing to do too. Um, if you can like create some kind of barrier between you and her, but still be in the same room, but just try to be out of sight if you can. And try to be as quiet as possible. I'm not saying you have to never make noise, but the more quiet you are, that's when she's more likely to come out and eat and stuff. So yeah, you wanna be as quiet as you can most of the time, and I always give her her space, and I let her come to me. Uh, you don't wanna you don't wanna force her into anything. Like you don't wanna force her to be in your presence or whatever. You wanna give her space and let her come to you. So that's very important because you want to build trust, and you want to bond, with the cat, create like a good bond. So you want to be friends. You don't want to be enemies. You don't want to scare her and or like force her into situations because she's gonna be scared when she first gets to your house. So and yeah, and I also want to talk about fleas. Uh, Fleas is one of the most important things about owning a cat. Um, so basically, you want to give her one of the best flea medications on the market. Like you don't want to get a bad flea medication. Like no, you don't want to get a cheap one because it's not going to work. It won't work, and it'll end up killing your cat. So you definitely have to only get the best flea meds. Um, I think the best one is probably what's it called? Oh, Advantage. Advantage is probably the best one, and then Frontline, is another really good one, and also Revolution is another one. So basically, sometimes one won't work for you, like because fleas are always like adapting to medicines. So you might get a medication that doesn't work on fleas in your area. So say if you get Revolution and it doesn't work, then try Frontline, and if Frontline doesn't work, try Advantage. So you want to like try them until one works for you. But you'll have to I think you have to wait a month in between doses. So if you use one and it doesn't work, then you're gonna have to I think you're gonna have to wait a month before you can try another one. So but basically fleas are really bad because um if you don't kill the fleas, then they will drain your cat of blood, and basically they can kill your cat within like 24 hours. Um, Fleas can kill your cat. So fleas can reproduce so quickly that like if you see one flea, by like the next day you could have like 1,000 fleas. Like they reproduce very quickly, and it's horrible. And basically, if you have carpet in your house, and one flea jumps into the carpet, if one flea jumps into the carpet, then you could have an infestation of thousands of fleas. So that's how bad fleas are. So you never want to have fleas like any time in your house. Um, yeah, you definitely do not want to ever have fleas. Like if you had a cat with fleas, I would never take in a cat with fleas because um because of those reasons. But I think if you did take in a cat with fleas, like say you did, I don't know why you would, but say you did, and I would keep it I would keep it in the bathroom. Like if you have a big bathroom, that would be great. But yeah, I would keep it locked in the bathroom, and because the bathroom has hardwood floors, or tile or whatever. It doesn't have any carpet, and if you have any carpet in the bathroom, I would take it out. Like if you have like a little carpet like area, or like a little rug or something in the bathroom, I would take it out of the bathroom, because you do not want any fleas getting into carpet, because if fleas get onto hardwood or a tile, they're gonna be that much easier to kill, because you'll see them jumping around and stuff, and then you can just kill them. You can squash them. You can squash them or whatever, or like you can spray them with like soapy water. That also kills them. Uh, yeah, and if you did have a cat with fleas, you would want to get an electric flea comb, and you would want to use the electric flea comb like as many times as possible, like during the day, as many times as you can. Um, just sit there and use the flea comb on the cat, and you'll want to have a jar of soapy water, and you're basically gonna take the electric flea comb and run it through the cat, and if you get a flea, then you'll want to brush the flea into the soapy water. So the soapy water will kill the flea. If you don't have soapy water, then the flea's gonna jump around and like escape. So you don't want that to happen. Um, so yeah, we just covered fleas, and I'm trying to think if I have anything else to share about fleas. Yeah, so basically I think that's it. So you definitely do not want any fleas to ever, and you never want any fleas to enter your house at all. And especially if you have carpet, you do not want any fleas. Um, yeah, so I think that's it. So we covered flea medication, and if you have an outdoor cat, you basically you never want to have an outdoor cat, because if you have an outdoor cat, you'll never get rid of fleas, because your cat will always catch fleas when it goes outside, and like even if you use flea meds, it's not gonna. I mean, it'll lessen it, but you're always gonna have fleas. Even if you have a flea med, if your cat's an outdoor cat. So yeah, you never want to let your cat outside. Um, and yeah, if you have an outdoor cat, even if you use flea meds, you're gonna have an infested house sooner or later. It's gonna be infested with fleas sooner or later, and yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun to deal with. You could be dealing with you could be dealing with killing those fleas like every day, all day, for like a year. You know, if you get fleas, that's how bad fleas are. They're like impossible to get rid of. Maybe if you called like a pest control guy, he might be able to do it. Like, but and then you're talking about like like serious money and all that, and poisons used and all this stuff. So it's not something you want to really do. I wouldn't think, but yeah. So yeah, you don't want to be fighting fleas for a year or anything like that. So yeah, fleas. I can't stress it enough how bad fleas are. So you never want to deal with fleas. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's everything, and we're just gonna end this here.